Okay, I want to start off the video by saying thank you very much, Thrillpup, for sending me a copy of Disc 1 and an updated Disc 2. Wait, not Disc 2. Sorry, I'm already messing up. A copy of Disc 1 and an updated Disc 0. So we're gonna be playing a lot of that, and we're going to start another playthrough eventually. Um, but right now I'm gonna open up the game. We're gonna see what's new. So here we go. Also, you're probably gonna see a black screen right now until the game opens. That's because I don't have anything up on my screen. I'm on like the desktop. I'm still opening the game. I'll probably just throw up a picture of someone, someone, so it covers a blank screen. Okay. Whoops. I messed up on trying to open it, but I got it open. So I haven't had breakfast either. We're gonna eat breakfast soon, but we're gonna I wanna see what's new here first, because I've been excited. So let's see. We woke up super early this morning too. My cat upstairs was going crazy, and I heard him all night. It's only down from here. I Nauseam the wrong side. Alright, sound by sound line. This looks to be the same. Maybe there's some added stuff here. Or I could be wrong. So let's see. Let's go into extras. Okay, cool. We still have all of this. So it's like an auto transfer save. I didn't. Okay, we ran into her in the last game, but this. Oops, hold on. There we go. This was super cool. Look at those eyes. She is crazy. I think she's crazy. Oh, wait a second. Oh. I was talking about this a while ago, and Alorat said in the comments that it was hard to do, right? Because it kept like glitching. But they got it. They got it down. So now we can inspect further. Hold on. Pretend you didn't see that. Anyways. Yeah, but now they're zooming in, so now we could look at stuff further. I wonder how close we could get, because I really want to peep those eyes. Oh, a little too close. Oh, there we go. It's just a bunch of noise. Ah. Wait, was this gonna... Hold on. I want to talk about one more thing real quick about her. She's Amber. Oops. we sent her to the void. Anyways, her head feathers are really cool. So let's see. Disappear, no drift. Tsurine writes in cursive. Suggested. Difficulty ultraviolet intended. Violent, relaxed. Hyper-violent, impactful. Ultraviolet. Yeah, we're going ultraviolet. I don't know if that's... Well, this is difficulty right there. So... Anyways, we're gonna play on the hardest difficulty because... I don't know, I like a challenge. So, what else do we have in the extras right here? We get this. This is the other track. So, you know, I'll play this one because we've been playing the other one every video. I really like it, but we'll go with this one. Also, there's some music in here. I think I talked about this last video that I wanted to listen to because there's some stuff in them. I believe there's some stuff. There's vocals, and yeah, I want to look at those. So, damn it, I'm gonna start a new playthrough actually. Hold on, how do I close out of this? Okay, you know what? Just give me a second. We'll have to load any of them. See, I put Tezza right there. So, yeah, Tezza didn't work on the main menu. So, main menu. Oh, it plays the music. Okay, when you do this still. Alright, let's see. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I'll go get some breakfast in a minute. But for now, we're gonna keep playing. Toggle options. No, it appears normally. Choose a difficulty. Oh yeah. Nauseam features a narrative combat. Its difficulty is not based on skill or reflex, but educated risk, smart preparation, memorization, exploration, and your ability to recall vital details and make discoveries. When selecting a difficulty, it is recommended to choose one that will push your critical thinking to the limit or maximum investment. We have to do good at this. We've been preparing for this. This is what we've been preparing for. All right, don't be afraid to challenge yourself, for there's no fail state or combat or to combat. Even you or even should you lose on an encounter, the story will go on right. The story will go on regardless. Be brave, Tsurine. Be brave, Tsurine. I'm reading this so wrong. Hold on. Wake up, brain. All right, we're awake now. All right. Challenge yourself. Difficulty can be changed at any point outside of combat encounters. So violent. You can coast by unreliable methods. I'm so sorry. Or score yourself the advantage with a smart play. Either way, violence in both big and small doses is the path to survival. Plain and simple. This difficulty is for those who aren't intending on digging deep and wishing for favorable outcomes in spite of that. We're digging deep, guys. Quick wits and preparation are important to success. But securing a unique item or weakness could just as easily save you from a hard situation or poor decision. Knowledge will serve you well, so hit the books and ask questions. This difficulty is for those who want the fruits of discovery to impact their story without the worry of not doing enough. Ultra-violent, which is what we're doing. Grab an empty journal and get ready to take notes, PsySpec. Making discoveries, recalling details, and learning about the ins and outs of various medications will be essential to your success. You'll need your best talents and gruesome gifts to pull through. This is intended way to play a Nauseam. This is for tentative invested players gunning to learn about the world and cover its secrets. That is so me. That is so me. So, all right. And learning about the ins and outs of various medications will be essential to your success. We're gonna need to know what the medications do, because I'm not really all familiar with medication stuff. I mean, like I'm familiar with like a bit of stuff, but there's probably gonna be some stuff I don't know. Like even the hydroponics was watering, I didn't know what that was until I looked it up. Also, I didn't know what a kilopede was until I looked it up. I got flashbanged, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill it. We actually gave him a new name. I don't know if it made the video or not. There's a lot of recordings. I looked through them, but then I was like, did I actually post this or did this not happen? Did I not do this? But anyways, I named him Dupa because I'm Zupa. Put together or Zupa Dupa. Before you begin, this game is best experienced alone in the evening with headphones on and the lights off. It's also advised to play in full screen mode, as shrinking the noise effects can be cause more. I said the same thing last time. I'm gonna turn off the light in my room, so you're gonna follow me as I do that. Okay, it's off now. It's dark in here. It's still morning, so I got the side with the sun on it, but the sun hasn't really come up because it's 10 o'clock right now. That's my usual breakfast time though. But it can wait. Name this playthrough. This cannot be changed later. I mean, it it doesn't matter right now because we've already got a main playthrough. But we'll Zupa. No, because then if I name it Zupa, I don't know if this probably shouldn't change my thing, right? Nah, we'll just put this in like section 5 or 6, and then we'll still name the bug Dupa because you know. And Life said to her, "Are you scared of death? Then take my hand. I'll never let go." Yes! Yes! All right, there's a flash of some kind. as if I was sprayed in an instant with a cold mist. But time would reveal that the cold feeling was instead just numbness. Numbness, static, noise. Where was I again? My hands, my feet. I felt them stretching out far away from me, as if I was falling out of my own skin. It was a strange, turbulent kind of comfort, one I could give myself away to. But something disturbed the peace. Something rippled the ocean I was drifting within. Do. Something's not right. Is someone there? Who? Who are you? Ah! I felt a tug, and I was away, drifting somewhere. Also, I'm trying not to be the loudest, because I'm pretty sure people now are still trying to sleep. It's early. I was trying to resist not playing at 8 in the morning, because that's when I woke up, but yeah, I didn't get much sleep at all. My cat was going crazy and upstairs above me, but yeah, I wanted to play so early, but it was just too early to talk a lot. All right, drifting somewhere, like a current carrying me to the shore. Can you hear me? Remember what I taught you. Sound body, sound mind, right? I instinctively nodded. Can you feel something? Anything? Yes. Numbness. Static. Noise. It's your body. If you can still feel your body, then no matter how strange things are in your head right now, you know you're still here. Grounded in reality. Sound body, sound mind. You're still alive. It's not over yet. You haven't lost. I've got you. For now. But someone else is waiting for you. Go back to her. Do you still remember my name? It has to be 4 letters, right? I mean, it might not be, but it says 4 right here, and it's 4 right here. But when Tsurine's name is in there, it goes past there. But they could also just be using 4 question marks as, you know. So I'm not sure, but I really want to know. Once we get that name, first thing I'm doing is coming back to a new save, and I'm putting that name in here, and I'm seeing if anything changes. That's right. That is right. I'm gonna help you, but you need to listen to me. You have to reach out and reel your body back in, regain control. I don't know how, but you've done it many times before. Ta-da! I feel my hands again. And my feet again. So there's a part where I was doing like her head, but then I was like, hold on, what if we did her heart? Okay, it looks like the head. But I said, what if we did her heart right here? I thought it was like a different option. No, I think that and the heart is the same, so we'll do it again anyways, just in case, but okay, no, yeah. I see something. Someone. I see someone. Look, it's Tsurine. It's Tsurine. It is. It's Tsurine. Go to her. But what about you? What about me? Me? I'll always be here. Watching. So I feel like this is Tsurine's mom. Maybe she died. I don't want to say she died, but uh that's what I think for now. I think her mom is like a ghost. Hey, hey! Strange shakes your shoulders and gives your cheek a couple light slaps until you come to your senses. Get up. Snap out of it, please. Are you okay? Keep holding on. I know it's hard. You know, I didn't really think about this either. Like, why, Strange Sister, G, I don't know her name, but G was laying on the floor. I don't know what happened to her or why she's on the floor asleep. Unless she's just taking a little nap, but that doesn't look like it. Alright, snap out of it. Please, are you okay? Keep holding on. I know it's hard. Wait, unless your mom just died. Like, their mom literally just died. That could be it. I don't mean to like laugh like that. I mean just like I just come to a realization. Maybe hold on, yeah, let's keep going. I understand, but I'm here. And I'm going to be forever. Got it? Reach out your hand. Do you think their mom just died and now Tsurine and her sister are going away? They're not like going away, but they're like, maybe her mom like bought them time or something. Like a scenario like that kind of. But they took the elevator, so now they're going up. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the mom like helped them get into the elevator but died. Or something like that. She helps you into sitting position. You found yourself up with a large elevator. The two of you are alone. In fact, it almost feels as if the two of you entirely alone, even outside the confines of the elevator. You alright now? You're spiraling for a moment. Are your eyes acting up? Mine are too. So maybe they both have the thing. Not assuming, but maybe. Of course. And remember, if anyone gets too close to you, I'll kill them. Now, maybe their mom didn't die right there, because she's too calm. She's too calm to be acting like this. Or, like, just, like, talking normally. Of course, and remember, if anyone gets too close to you, I'll kill them. If anything goes wrong, we run. I love you, okay? When this is all over, think really hard about what you want. Got it? That's right. Have you decided yet, by the way? That's okay. Go at whatever pace you want. I'll keep using nothing until you're ready. I'm sure whatever you choose will be beautiful. Even if you can't speak to me after this. I'll be watching. Tsurine gently strokes your face with her thumb, while her palm lies flush against the side of your cheek. She releases her hand, wiping away a tear as it leaves. Reaching into her pocket, she pulls out a key before facing the elevator control panel. You hear her slot the key in and turn, but your face falls down onto your hands. I know you could, but I can't let you. I'm doing this for you. Please? Your dream. It's beautiful. Let me realize it for you. Your fight has just begun. Your fight is finally over. You feel your hands prise softly from your face, revealing Tsurine's closed face and smile. This is where I also think that she's saying this like we're gonna eventually be playing as G. So like her fight has just begun. Like we already know we're playing as Tsurine right now. Please. Yeah, I just thought of this right now. Please don't kill Tsurine. It's your story, but I'm gonna cry immediately. Anyways, you feel your hands prise softly from your face, revealing Tsurine's bubble. I read it already. It's okay. I was gonna mess up on landing. She sits against the wall of the elevator and leans your body down into your lap. She keeps one hand on the side of your face to keep you from hiding behind your. No, because I don't want to. Okay, we. I don't want to spoil this just in case it's a spoiler, so I'll keep it to myself for now. Because I have this written in my notes. I did read someone's comment in the Discord, and that helped me in thinking of something, so I won't say anything. It's not about anything about she dies or something. It's different, but still. She keeps your hands on the side of your face to keep you from hiding away from your palms. I wish we could stay like this forever. Just you and me. But we're unlucky, aren't we? If it was anyone else, they might have not had the strength to get here, though. But with you by my side, I can do anything, and I will. What could have possibly happened before this elevator scene? I have something for you. You look up to Tsurine, who opens her mouth and reaches deep inside. Oh god, that actually scared me. I don't know why. I just like bounced up like, huh. Within her throat, she pulls out a hauntingly beautiful red rose. Something about its aura relaxes you. Looking at it feels familiar and comfortable despite its form. I believe this is to be her power. Like how everyone has an ability. It said Jika had like pixels in her arms. And then, I don't know what Yuffie's could be. She has to have something, right? No, maybe not, because it says if you want to be like a... Wait, yeah. It said if you wanted to be like a boss, right? Like if you want to... I have this screenshot somewhere in my phone, but I don't want to like cut this out because I don't want to say it for a long time. But yeah, it said something about like the boss is like... I'm just gonna say like the big bad, right? They call up because they have abilities and stuff like that. Like Chica, she's the boss, but like if they were to call her up, it's serious business. She's got some kind of power. So I'm assuming if this is her power, maybe Tsurine turns into a retainer later. I'm pretty sure the retainers are the ones with like the powers and stuff. So if this is her power, yeah, she might be a retainer later. So something that's aura relaxes you. Looking at it feels familiar and comfortable despite its form. She gives it to you and you cage it gently between your two hands. This one isn't for strength like the others. It's for love. It's something to remember. Because how did she just pull it out of her throat if it's not an ability like that? So, winerific, isn't it? Also, I said Yuffie said something like this later. She doesn't. She says, flummoxed. She says flummoxed. Absolutely flummoxed. I still don't know what it means, but I looked up what this means. It means it's like beautiful and scary, I believe it said. So, as the flower is like beautiful, but like scary, like horrifying. So, isn't it? Just like the field of pink ones, only more passionate, like it hasn't given in and lost its color. You open your mouth to speak, but Tsurine hushes you and dismisses your thoughts with a gentle pat on the head. Sure, he knows how much it means to you. Not a single word needs to be spoken. Alright, now I take my hands off. Don't leave me. The elevator comes to stop. You arrive at the eye of the world. And the music plays. This is where I get off. I don't want you to see what I'm about to do. Has the music always been like this? And this might be new. Whatever it takes. I think Tsurine kisses you on the forehead and stands up, lifting you with her into a carry. She sets you down onto your feet gently, and then prepares to leave. Uh-oh. Yeah, I believe we're at the Stairly Tower right now. Close the doors and bear with it until it's over, okay? I feel like this is the tower that goes all the way up. I think it said that there's a really high point in it. I kind of just want to sit here, see if anything happens past this. So, wait, no, okay. Lorat said that there's stuff that, you know, I'm pretty sure I already pressed this stuff, but some things it doesn't show when you move your cursor over it. Like, imagine I pressed one of these buttons and, you know, I'm gonna tap her nose. Boop. Okay. I don't want to do this one again because she looked sad when we did it because she had to do it herself, so I'm gonna spare her. Close the doors for her. You nod your head and close the elevator door. I'm sorry, Tsurine. Tsurine closes her eyes and smiles happily back at you. Okay. I'm sorry, don't leave me. Don't leave me. No. Yeah, so maybe in this point of the game we get to play as G. Do you feel alone? You know what? I feel a little alone. Wait, no, it's not giving me that. You feel alone? I do feel alone. I do. I don't really know how I feel. How do we feel? How are we feeling now that we're alone in this elevator? She's right outside. She's right outside. I don't feel alone. She's right outside this elevator door. We're okay. Leaning back against the elevator wall, you begin to chant in your head. Sound body, sound mind. The elevator walls begin to creak, and fluids of many colors exude from various holes and imperfections of the elevator. Like, what if Tsurine died right here, and this is her blood falling through the elevator? It's so horrible to think about, but it's a possibility. That's what I thought a while ago, because I kept playing this part back over again. But Yeah, where did this come from? Hmm? You're telling me, telling me this just happened, or please, I hope she doesn't die right here. The sounds of squealing and bending remind you of someone in pain, as if the elevator itself is calling out for that. Don't say that, because then if it was her, what if she... Ugh, squealing and bending remind you of someone in pain. So maybe the squealing is from the teeth biting, and the bending... Oh no. The thick liquids pull at your feet and soak into your sockets. Wait, we also know that... Oh, I guess we... I mean, unless you like really looked into it, the more... You can have like a lot of blood in your body, or a little bit. I think it was because of the, what is this, that locum pink? I believe like locum pink is like the innards. So you can have a lot of blood, you could have a little blood, so this is totally possible. A dense slime that clings to you like a desperate hand. So maybe her blood is clinging to her sister. Why are we coming up with this horrible theory? It's bugged. It's absolutely bugged if this happens. The fluid fills the room, and you struggle to keep the flower above the growing pool. Wait, is this new? Like, I know this is there, but my memory is pretty buns. I have a problem. With I've got a problem. I got problems above the growing pool. You try to focus your thoughts, but all you can think about is her. Quick, grab the flower before it goes away. Oh, okay. Just kidding. If you ever lose your way, I will find you. And I said, creepy. For as long as I can remember, the world has always looked strange. Or not always, but it's looked strange. The doctors say it's a rare condition called schizotism, but I've never seen it in the PsySpec manual or the IDCP before. For as long as I remember, that's not very long at all. Not very long at all. I don't want to wake up. Okay, I'll wake up. Actually, this 0, waking up. Tsurine on the 6th of 10/268, congenital warrior. I think it was 268. It could be worse. She's waking up. Hold on. I have hiccups again, and it only happens when we record. But I also had hiccups last night for like an hour. Okay, maybe not an hour, but like 30 minutes. It was the worst time of my life. Okay, not actually, but I don't ever have hiccups, so when I do have hiccups, it feels shitty. It does not feel good. Also, maybe this is new, like the swirls. Because I think before I was able to read this better without this right here. And whatever this is, I'll remember its shape. I'll try to. She's waking up. So yeah, it could be worse. How's her vitals? Stable. Good. Let's give her a minute. Also, we did meet Piamet. She's crazy. I think she's crazy. It's been long enough. Administering 20 cc's of stereolicylin. But she could be like one of those people that looks crazy but is actually trying to do something right. I mean, there could be morally wrong doctors. Or, wait, that's a 6. That's 100% a 6, right? No, that's an 8. That might be an 8. No, it's a pill. It's a pill. It's cute. Okay, that's a pill. Let's see. There's a little heart back here. Whoa, hey. Lay back down. Tsurine leaned back and leaned back down onto her bed with a look of a drowsy confusion. Yeah, okay, that was readable. I guess it was there. I kind of forgot that it like woozy fixes. She couldn't recall ever sitting up in the first place. Chill. I am chill. Or I'm chill, yeah. Where am I? Police tag. Plate size. We're in the congenial ward. He just had an abdominal surgery. Yes, abdominal surgery. Everything should come back to you soon enough. Elena totes over a bucket and places it on your lap. What's this for? What? Dot, dot, dot. I'm headed home. Got it from here, Elena? Mm-hmm. Heidi, see ya. Elena nodded Piamat goodbye as she dug through a nearby stack of papers. Well. Sorry, I was just thinking for a second. Now that you're up, I have some questions for you. Can I wait a little longer? I'm still drowsy. I'm afraid not. Do you recall signing the patient drug trial form before the surgery? Patient drug trial form. This is highlighted in pink. Oh, okay. This is another thing. New inventory body report. All right, I need to see these. Patient drug trial form before the surgery. I think so. Something about a discount. Yes, your anesthesia for today will be free. We use a newly released public drug recipe called codeine. So at the beginning, when they said we need a, I know what I'm talking about. I just don't know. It's not coming out of my mouth. It says we need to remember the medications and what they do. So let us remember codeine. It was extensively tested before the market release, but we're still required to perform a small psych evaluation on patients for a day. Patient for a few days. Okay, codeine is an unreleased, or it's not unreleased. It's being tested right now, so it's a tested drug. Codeine being tested on. Okay. Tsurine mumbled simply. Or, I mean, if you want to make it easier, we could say that it was the first thing she took here. Was the codeine. We're making sure that there's no lingering effects on the patient, mood, or memory after surgery, so... Yeah. I'm sorry. It has to be done immediately after you wake up. So, let's begin. Fine. Let's start with something simple. Can you tell me your name? Tsurine. Like the word Tsurine. Did they say this at the beginning of the game? Last time? It might have been here. I probably should have read this because I remember at some point I was like, is it like... It's spelled T-S-Urine, so I think it's like Tsurine. But no, it's Tsurine. Which we said it was Tsurine, but I was still thinking of it later that day. But spelled different? Good. Now, I'd like you to answer a couple questions. On your plate is a marshmallow. Give me... Wait, Okay, I found this out a while ago. At least I didn't put it in one of the other videos, because I was gonna... Marshmallow, that's all you had to say. Yeah, if you cut her off fast enough. I didn't even know I just cut her off, but... Yeah, you know what? You had me on marshmallow. I immediately eat it. Alrighty then. Next question. An autorail is traveling down a path that forks off onto two different tracks. You're tied to one track, and 5 strangers are tied down to the other. A side to direct the autorail is within reach and is currently in neutral upright position. We're making it go straight up, like whoosh. Anyways, save the strangers, don't touch the switch. I think I'd save myself. So I also I did record a bit of like the beginning again because if you save the strangers, don't touch the switch. I think I'd save myself. We know Tsurine has self-worth with this one, so let me show you. I switched the lever to ensure the strangers live while scotching myself. It's a shame. True altruism never reaps rewards. Knowing that I chose something moral is enough of a reward for me. I see. Next question. Wait, was it like that last time? There's an option where I feel like she was just like... Or maybe she saves herself. I don't know. It might be that one that she cares about herself enough to take care of herself at least, so... It's good. You have intense chronic pain. Without a specific kind of anodyne, you're in too much pain to perform everyday functions. So you need anodyne for intense chronic pain. So if I'm in pain, I need anodyne. You're in too much pain to perform everyday functions. The type of medication that works for you Your pain has been discontinued. No alternative has. You tried, it has worked. You're down to the last few pills and you won't be able to get any more refills. We buy from our friends, is what I believe she says. Realistically, tell me your thoughts. Freak out, remain calm, stay hopeful. We're gonna stay hopeful. I'll take them as I need them still. It would be pretty bad if I cut down my dosage. And maybe I can buy some off of friends until a better solution comes along. Yep. Last question. Picture you're a lonely individual surrounded by an endless pool. How does it make you feel? Isolated, but full of mystery. I can imagine it clearly, but I'm not really feeling anything. And feel what? We'll go with the first one, as I don't remember all too much about it. So, contemplative, alone, like I'm searching for a sign of life in a world of mystery. That's it for the questions. Next, I'm going to give you several sets of 2 colors. I'd like for you to pick up 1 color in each group. Blue or orange? Blue. Purple or yellow? Purple or yellow? Purple. Pink or green? I love pink, but green's my favorite color. Green. Cyan or crimson? And then crimson, because red. Lastly, we have an X-ray test. I'm going to show you a series of X-rays of saltations, and I want you to tell me what you see. Okay, now I know what saltation. Sorry, I think I said saltations. Saltations. Now that we know what saltations are, and I want you to tell me what you see. Okay, this could be big. All right, I'm ready. One of these could be really important for later, like that girl with the feathers growing out of her head. She's got a crazy saltation. So, peekaboo. I'm not sure what this is. Could be 2 magicians fighting over a bow tie, a pelvis, a frog face staring at me. Well, we know saltations are. What do you want to call them? Sorry, I'm talking while clicking things back here just in case. We know saltations are like kind of animal-y like body parts, or maybe it's not only animals, but I think it's animal stuff. Like Yuffie has dog ears, and Amber has the feathers growing out of her hair like a chickenish turkey. So maybe it's a frog face. Next image. I really don't want to see what this looks like to me. I thought it the first time, and I just didn't mention it at all. It's a drill going in the ground. It's 2 thumbs up. Antlers, a crown. We know that antlers. It could be antlers because you know, antlers. Next image. Wait, hold on. Let's save from here, just in case. Just in case she's like, oh, so you do know what saltations are. Yeah, we'll save on page 4. We'll name this one New Playthrough. Did I say thorough? New playthrough? I don't know. Good enough. This looks like a spider. But no, this is the crab. The crab god. A star, a giant crab god, a mess. So if it's a saltation and someone gets really bad, it could actually be a mess. So I won't say it's a crab god this time. An unhappy accident. Like Bob Ross. I don't want to say Bob Ross. I didn't mean it like that. That Bob Ross is an unhappy accident. You know what I mean. Last accident. Or last... This is definitely a rib cage. Sorry, I'm gonna look up what that word is right there. That is a Cadiaxias. A staff entwined by 2 snakes, often with the wings at the top. Oh, wait, is this like the doctor symbol? Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we would just say it's a rib cage. Someone's rib cage. Excellent. That's all for the questionnaire. I'm going to cross-reference your answers with the form you filled out before the operation. This will just take a moment. I feel like this right here with answering some questions is important. Alright, all done. Yep, seems like you're still the same stream though. That's good news for Codadine. I feel like if you get all those questions right, maybe then it gives you like a dialogue. But we'll just keep going for now. Our tips humor. You can pull your body record out from your purse by clicking the heart icon on your lower right, or by clicking B on your keyboard. Hold up. Okay, it didn't pull up because I have this up right now, but this will let you view vital information such as your humors. So we're gonna read this again, just so yeah, just so we really get this down. Each humor is an aspect of how you've been expressing yourself lately, and is indicative of your current mood and mental state. Although how Tsurine is feeling in a given moment, along with her humors, is subject to change and influence via your choices. Her core character traits will always remain. Humors are quite important for combat, but all you need to know is that humors do not dictate your dialogue choices or events, and no humor level is inherently better than another, so try not to worry about them for now. Alright, so for now, we're just going to take care of Tsurine as we would take care of herself. Yeah, although I had a pretty vivid nightmare while under. It almost felt real, and I wasn't even myself for it. I wasn't even myself in it. Wait, hold on. She had a vivid nightmare, and she wasn't even herself, and I wasn't even myself in it. This is to know. This is for me to know right here. So I will keep that in mind. Codadine behaves differently from your standard anesthesia, so quirks are to be expected. Later, someone said the same thing. Maybe it was Amber that said it. She said something about dreaming or something. I don't remember exactly, but we'll review. Codadine behaves differently from your standard anesthesia, quirks are to be expected. We're hoping it'll prove to be a good alternative for patients who are non-responsive to standard anesthesia. Sounds to me like it needs more testing. Perhaps on people without data locum pink. Locum pink is their insides, I think. Like their stuffing. It works fine for me. That's what they all say, until it corrodes their stuffing. Listen, if you come by another date and want me to hook you up, I'll make it easy and throw in a discount. Let's hold on. No, it would be in... Is the stamp page gone? The stamp page might be gone. Hold on, let me check the main menu real quick. So let's go back. I don't want to press log out again. My bad. It's always up here. I always scroll to the bottom. I was thinking about the facelift achievement thingy. I don't know if it's an achievement. Maybe the stamps were achievements. I don't know. I just like looking for them because it helped me go in like a different direction. But listen, if you come by another date and yeah, okay, special deal. So another day, we can go back. We can't go back in here from what I've tried already, but there's you want to call it stuff. So special deal, just because I like you. I'll think about it. Ow. Elena disconnects your IV. Don't get up just yet. I need to list new abdominal stuffing on your body record. Would you mind handing it over? It'll only take a moment. You can open Tsurine's purse and view your inventory by clicking the pill icon on the bottom right of your screen, or by pressing P on your keyboard. Alright, B is... Oh, wait a second! Oh my god. Wait, this is... How do I close this? Hold on. Wait, no, hold on. Humor, zeal, ego, hope, whim. This? Wait, how do I close this now? Okay, it's escape. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, it's this little thing right here. Alright, hold on. And then the other one was AP. It could be where. Wait, is that the little smiley face? Not the smiley face. Wait a second. What does that say? For the bins. Okay. I'm sorry, I keep pulling this up, but I need to read this side now. Hurts like a bitch. And oh no. This little face down here. I'm gonna have to go back and pause because I feel like there's other stuff on the bag I don't get to see fast enough. This is way cooler. Alright, general items. Oh yeah, she really does write in cursive. Oh shit, I don't know how to read cursive that well. General items include unique things. I can't read cursive that well, guys. I'm sorry. And shit, that doesn't quite belong anywhere else. I've also started welcoming recording how many credit cards I've been handling around here in case I ever get robbed. Can't get very far without at least a bit on hand. I might actually I know it says it's recommended to leave it in cursive, but I might have to turn it off just because I can't read cursive and I'm just like sick. It's hard. Alright. Barely not broke. Apartment key. The key to my old apartment and the I'm sorry, hold on. Let me see what it looks like without. I think it's insurance. Your knife like a doctor. Canon suggested. Hold on, I want to see all these actually. Okay, yeah, this is readable. Alright, now I want to see what the doctor one looks like. Canon. Insurance options. Canon. If this is a chicken scratch, it's gonna be so funny. Wait, no. Oh my god. I wish my handwriting looked like this. Mine's not bad, but it's not good. Okay, we're gonna play on 1 second. We're gonna play on this one because I can't read either. Well, I can read the last one a bit more, but it's still a little harder. So this option was here for a reason, guys. It's hilarious. The key to my old apartment in the Liska multiplex of the Congenial Ward unlocks Tsurine's apartment. Alright, let's see the body report. A record containing all my surgical and bodily information. It functions as an ID in the case of Scotch recovery, so I should have it on hand at all times. Used for viewing personal details, humorous traits, and implanted stuffing. Oh man. Okay, and this is how I go. Hold on. Oh, this is the pen she has. She just dropped it inside the red room. This looks like nail polish and maybe some other makeup. A little star. Let's see your bag. It's a little smiley face, a little cat face. I think this is like the clamp. Yeah, these are like the clamps that keep it closed. It's my phone. What are these little doodads? Maybe it's like a makeup mirror. And then some like pills and stuff. I think they're pills. Like the little tablets they come in. Oh man, this is her eye. That's also really cool. Oh my god, this is so much better. Not that before it was bad, but this is better. This is an improvement. Alright, let's see. Collectibles. I'm a pretty avid fan of keychains, trinkets, and charms, and other aesthetic thingies. Sometimes I feel like the more I tack on to my phone and stuff inside my purse, the more magic girl energy I amass. Mary, I hope nobody reads this. Another thing is Mary. Mary is like their god. So I have this in my notes. I need to know more about Mary because I think at one point it says something about Mary, so we need to know her name or who she is. But she says it like it's God, like God. I hope nobody reads this, except it's Mary. I hope nobody reads this. So keep that in mind. Stuffing. Stuffing refers to a wide variety of prosthetic innards with an equally wide variety of uses. If I happen to scavenge or any quality parts, I should ask a doctor to put them in. Could save me from indigestion or worse. Could save me from indigestion or worse. Alright. We'll think about that. I have 0 sharps. Sharps are collections of medical waste, scrap, and discard items. I should get in the habit of recycling and dismantling any large items I find into usable materials. Yuffie occasionally likes to make things out of recycled sharps for her Belen dolls. I don't know how she does it. Let me see how long I've been recording first. So I need to know if I need to eat. I'm 52 minutes in. So it's 11 o'clock. I could go a bit longer. I'm a little hungry, but we're seeing a lot here, so damn. Okay, I want to look at the body report because that was also really cool. Metal pills. Before I accidentally click on something, I might need to write this. Here's where I'll record any metal pills I get my hands on. I don't plan on ever using them, but life is forever, and trauma fades, right? Shouldn't be too scary to have without a pill gun anyways. Life is forever. Remember this. Life is forever. And trauma fades, right? Shouldn't be too scary to have without a pill gun anyways. Yeah, Tsurine doesn't like the pill gun. I read a little bit of what someone said on Discord, but I tried not to read all of it because I didn't want to get spoiled for myself. But there's connections to the pill gun, I believe it was. So, medical pills. Chica said to leave some space open for medical pills containing pernicinins. Pernicinines? No, pernicinins, because there's no 9s in there, I think. They're a lot more finicky and can be a lot more dangerous to handle than metal pills. But she insisted. It takes a lot of research to use one, right? But its effects can be a lot more violent. A pill gun. When you think of a pill gun, you think of like... Okay, you might not think of this. When I think of a pill gun, I think of a gun in the shape of like a pill. Like, I don't know, just like a doctor-themed gun with like a little needle at the end of it. I could be wrong. I'm probably really wrong, but that's what I think for now, at least. Medications. I'll be recording all my first aid items and other general medications here. Each one is pretty unique, so I better not get them mixed up. Alright. Anti-psychs. Anti-psychs are a necessity for keeping psycho breaks at bay. I should always keep a few on it. Wait. We can have a psycho break if we don't take these? So you might run out at some point when you really need them. You might have to go to like a shop to buy them. Like Boldare's clinic or something. So that's interesting. I should always keep a few on hand. Alright. We did all this. That is good. That is good right there. Alright. And now we get a body report, so it's B for body report, I believe. Yes. B for body report, P for purse. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, we're good. I don't care if we read this and it was really long already. We're reading it all again. 404. Or error 704. 74. Oh. Okay, so first, humor is none, zeal, ego, hope, whim, none. Okay, none, 0%. Input error, no humor selected. Select a humor. If a humor is selected, make sure your body record is up to date. Version 89.211. By plugging it into the nearest terminal. Wait. Oh, it looks like we might need to put our body report into a terminal so it can update. So it might not update like at the moment, but like when we go back to the terminal. Please contact the Stairly Tower Resources Department if you encounter further issues. Okay. This is good to know. Okay, hold on. we'll read these ones last, but okay. Profile Tsurine 1. What do you mean by Tsurine 1? Are you gonna play these 2 Tsurines? Or maybe 3 or 4? Tsurine 1. This is Tsurine 1. We're gonna keep an eye on this now. So age unknown. Birth ward unknown. Partners none. Mothers none. Children none. We're going for Yuffie, guys. We're going for Yuffie this route. I don't care. We're going. She's too good to us. All right. Children none. Occupation psychiatric specialist. Address Congenial Ward Block 11 Room 81. Phone 842204. Actually I have a picture on my phone of her number just in case we needed it. But I think it was on a report last sorry, I give it a little stretch, but I think it was on a report last game. Or not last game, but in the demo. So holy shit, this is this is really good. Okay, traits. Dissociative fragmental amnesia. Tsurine lost all her memories 2 years ago. Wait, did we get this information like this in the demo? Tsurine lost all of her memories 2 years ago. She still retains several formed habits and inclinations as a result of her past, or from her past. I think my voice isn't doing very good. I haven't drinking water either. I'll get to that later. But despite hard effort, none of her memories have returned, nor has her past life come knocking. She lost all of her memories 2 years ago. But this has happened 4 times already. Or 4 times at least that Yuffie. Wait, hold on. Okay, so there's a massacre in the hospital. Was she a PsySpec yet? Because if she was a PsySpec, she would have had to gone to the hospital. Something might have happened, and because there was a massacre in the hospital or inside of the mall. If she wasn't a PsySpec yet, which I mean I'll figure that out later, but if she wasn't a PsySpec yet, something probably happened to her. She was probably in the massacre at the time, which to me makes more sense now I'm saying that first. It makes more sense if she was in the massacre. That would leave horrible trauma. So that's where Yuffie found her, and then she got her patched up. But the amnesia? I'm not sure. I don't want to linger on this too long. So I'm gonna keep going, but yes. This is gonna have to go to my notes too. I hope I remember to put this in here. I should remember this. Alright. Schism. The part of Tsurine's brain that interprets images from her eyes is defective. She sees the world in an unusual way, but this condition has no effect on her social or reasoning skills. This part of Tsurine's brain that interprets images from her eyes is defective. She sees the world in an unusual way. Could it be from her eyes? Or, I mean, it's from her eyes, but can it be from the spades in her eyes? I believe that's a spade. That's a spade, 100%. I know it's a spade, actually. I like the little pencil going on here. But, alright. Social or reasoning skills. It doesn't mess with it. Alright. Autonoxophobia. Tsurine is unreasonably terrified of sharp or dangerous objects. She gets tremors when handling them for extended periods. The doctors say it's a result of past trauma. So this playthrough, I'm not gonna hold out the lock picking or any sharps for too long. Don't want to do that to her, so we're not gonna be holding out knives and stuff. Dormant psychosia. Anyone who doesn't take stabilizing anti-psych medication experiences one of the many forms of psychosia when under stress. Tsurine has never neglected her meds long enough to discover the nature of her psychosia and intends to keep things that way. She has long hair. Well, I mean, we know she's got long hair because she's got it up, but hold on. This is the first time we get to see her hair down, so I'm thinking. Because imagine if... No, that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense. But I'll still think of it. Okay. Tsurine has never neglected her meds long enough. What if in the game, at not near the end, but some point in the game, she gets assault or assaultation? So I wonder what that could look like on her. Anyways, strange organs. Elena says there's something off about some of Tsurine's organs, but can't seem to pin down quite what that is. Peculiar scars. There's something off about some of Tsurine's organs, but can't seem to pin down. That's interesting. I don't know what this could be yet, but we'll try to figure that out. So, peculiar scars. Tsurine has large scars on her left wrist that spells out SST. Left wrist, so if I was facing this way, this is her left hand? Yes. Sorry, I don't know my lefts and rights. Not from the top of my head. I'm bad with it. I've been getting better though, I swear. Just looking at it reverse though. I mean, I guess if I looked at my left hand, it would be her right hand in front of me. So her right for me would be her left. So Tsurine large scars on her left wrist that spell out SST. So I don't know if you could see them in a picture or not, but I don't know what SST could mean. I'm gonna have to see if that comes back later on. So I have a hiccup. Alright, hiccup's gone. Physicality. Basic. Training 0%. A flat reduction to the violence quota of combat encounters. Charm 0%. A percentage reduction to the cost of things purchasable with credit. Ingenuity. Something like that. Ingenuity. I'm sorry. I'm not the best at the pronunciations. Ingenuity. 0%. A percentage reduction to the cost of things craftable with sharps. Luck is 100%. Yes, I got luck. A percentage bonus to the amount of credit cards found. Wait, we know where some credit cards are found, but they can always change spots since the demo is going to be different from the game now. So where we found stuff before, it might be different now. But I don't even care because that just means we have to look harder for things. And I really enjoy looking hard for things because I've been here for quite a while. I want to say I'm still finding stuff. Even in the demo, I was still finding stuff. But now that I've moved to this one, I'm not going to be playing the demo, but maybe at some point I'll play the demo again. I'm going to leave it installed. But when I'm way done with this, maybe I'll go back to the demo, and then we'll see some of the changes. So, all right, perception 100%, percentage bonus to the amount of sharps found. Advanced methods, ego. All right, we're going off all the methods right here. Methods, ego bonus 0%, a flat violence bonus to actions made with ultratistic and preservative methods. Ego ultratistic bonus 0, a flat violence bonus to actions made with ultratistic methods. Wait, altruistic. Sorry, I can't read. Altruistic. Ego preservative bonus 0. A flat violence bonus to actions made with preservative methods. Methods, hope. Ego bonus 0%. A flat violence bonus to actions made with compassionate and inspiring methods. Hope compassionate bonus 0%. A flat violence bonus to actions made with compassionate methods. Hope inspiring bonus 0. Yeah, inspiring bonus. A flat method or a flat violence bonus to actions made with inspiring methods. I was really good at Mori when I played. Like I did a lot. I think the hardest one I did was Perfect Heart. That was awful. That and Captain Space Ex-Boyfriend, where he's in the mountains and you had to counter attack. So if he was feeling sad, you'd hit him with hope or happy, and if he was mad, you'd hit him with sad. But I was really good at that, so if that's what the combat will be like even just a little bit, I feel like I got this. Even though it said that you can't, you could if you mess up or something, you could still keep going on with the story. But I want to do the best I can. So yeah. Anyways, that Perfect Heart boss fight was so cool. I went crazy. It took me a couple hours to do though. So yeah. Methods, whim. Whim bonus 0%. A flat violence bonus to actions made with rational and eccentric methods. Whim rational bonus 0. A flat violence bonus to actions made with rational methods. Whim eccentric bonus 0. A flat violence bonus to actions made with eccentric methods. Methods, zeal. Zeal bonus 0%. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't read all of these. Okay, I'll look through them real quick, but there's a lot. These are just mainly counters though, right? Or it bonuses them. So I'll do this on my own because there's a lot to a flat bonus to chroma violence and Tsurine violence or delirium. Porta Sterling. Alright, and then we got violence medical. Medical violence. Violence metal. Violence all. Method zeal. You know what else is metal? Looking into the future. I think that's what FMA said. You don't think that's metal? Alright, stuffing, error 74. Traits. Okay, never mind. Implants. Looking pink. I really need to eat soon. I'm gonna stop the video soon. After I'll do all this, and then from here, when I'm done with all this, we'll stop the video and then we'll make another one for our next part because this one's getting a bit long already. How long is it? It is an hour and 11 minutes. Also, I put one of the videos as 44 seconds on purpose. I don't know. Whenever I come down to the episode or the video where I want it, the 40 thing, I might just put it 4444. Just for the funsies. Alright, implants. Locum Pink, 41248. Tsurine has an outdated, unreleased version of the Locum Pink, a versatile synthetic fluid that takes a job of absent bodily fluids within stuffing. digestive and abdominal stuffing. Tsurine's esophagus, stomach, and intestines have been replaced with stuffing due to complications with stomach acid and severe vomiting. Wait, hold on. I think I read this one. It just left my brain instantly. So Tsurine has an outdated and unreleased version of Locum Pink. Outdated and unreleased version of Locum Pink. So she's got Locum Pink that no one else has that we know of. And it's outdated. Okay. Versatile synthetic fluid that takes the job of absent bodily fluid within stuffing. I'm gonna have to know what Locum Pink is some more, so I'll do this on my own time, of course. But I mean, I understand it kind of from here, but I'm not like I'm not good in like the medical field kind of stuff. So digestive and abdominal stuffing. Tsurine's esophagus, stomach, and intestines have been replaced with stuffing due to complications with stomach acid and severe vomiting. And reconstructive surgery. Tsurine has undergone intensive reconstructive surgery at the hands of Elena, general stuffing surgery, or surgeon. Rhonda Vogue and plastic surgery. Oh, facelift. That's what that is. Rhonda's VR bar. The plastic surgeon, I'm pretty sure. Anne Ferrer. I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read that one. I'm gonna have to read this one inside the dictionary. But a mutilist. Being able to afford the surgery was Tsurine's main reason for joining Starlight Tower. The effects of the surgery are not visible. So I also found out this. I think Throwpup said it inside the Discord. But when she was talking about people not, or like some people might not play the game just because Tsurine is trans. She's transgender. So if you didn't know that, now you know that. But that doesn't make her a bad character at all. But some people, you know, they're just against stuff like that. So I don't know. I find that lame. So if you're like that, stop watching. Leave me alone. But anyways, yeah, she's a girl boss. So now we're gonna read this stuff. Zeal. Zeal's 70%. A measure of your consideration and impulse when making choices. Patients with low zeal are mindful, and patients with high zeal are reflective. Reflexive, not reflective. A mindful Tsurine considers her options, gathers vital intel, and makes extensive preparations. A reflexive, I keep on saying reflective. A reflexive Tsurine is quick to seize an advantage or opportunity, and always responds with haste to those in need. Alright, hold on. Patient Psycho. She is a big thinker, so makes extensive preparations. Tsurine is quick to seize an advantage or opportunity. Yeah, she's a really good person. So, oop. Zeal. Okay, an ego. So this is our ego. 40%. Wait, hold on. Zeal. Ego. Oh, whim. I thought I didn't have any of this a minute ago. I probably did. I think I just read it wrong. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's what this was. This right here. Because there was nothing selected. This goes down to the brain. And this goes down to like the nervous system, I think this is. Did we just read this one? Yeah. So we're on ego. Yeah, okay. I didn't know what that was at first. Okay. Your inclination to favor yourself and your friends versus your willingness to help strangers and merciful toward enemies at your own expense. And be merciful toward enemies at your own expense. Patients with low ego are altruistic, and patients with high ego are frugal. An altruistic Tsurine regularly tries to help others and be merciful to enemies, even if it means putting herself at risk. A frugal Tsurine prioritizes herself and her friends' safety and well-being over others, preferring not to take unnecessary risks. Okay, Wait. Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it now. Okay, so zeal. This is me being mindful. I have more reflexive than mindful. So Tsurine is quick to seize an advantage or opportunity and always responds with haste to those in needs. Or in needs, what? I think I said that. Okay. Not that I should be worried about this or anything like crazy, but where did it say that? Stepping. Oh no, it was in that little note it gave me where it's like right here. Got a hiccup. But if you want to know that, that's what these are for. So I have more. It's more altruistic than frugal. So Tsurine regularly tries to help others and be merciful to enemies, even if it means putting herself at risk. But be mindful that we are still in the hospital, so we haven't even talked to Yuffie yet. And hope. I have more hope than compassionate. So whether you prefer to meet grief with empathy and console the mourning, or challenge worry with inspiration and uplifted dreary, patients with low hope are compassionate, and with the patients with high hope are inspiring. The compassionate Tsurine seeks to understand and sympathize with the suffering of others, often lending them an ear. An inspiring Tsurine seeks to motivate others and take a stand against injustices by taking actions. So, I'm inspiring. Alright. And whim. Your inclination toward being logical and sound versus your eccentricity enabled or ability to think outside the box. Patients with low whim are rational, and patients with high whim are eccentric. A rational Tsurine uses logic, puzzle-solving skills, and sound reasoning to overcome obstacles. An eccentric Tsurine prefers to find unconventional solutions and get the drop on opponents using unpredictability and the element of surprise. Alright, so we finished that. There's so much, this is so much better. Wait, there's no stuffing. Okay, yeah, Air 74. So let's go back to profile. Tsurine 1. Where's Tsurine 2? Do the doctors know there's another Tsurine? Maybe this doesn't mean that. Maybe the one's different in like medical terms. I'm not all sure. So implants, saltations. Oh, we didn't read the saltation. We know what it is, but we want to read it again anyways. So spade pupils. Everyone in Sanatoria has unique pupil shape that supposedly corresponds with their psychosia, though a spade bears much cultural and religious significance, is yet unknown, and what it means is regarding Surine's condition. So her condition... Yeah. Seems like right. Yeah, she sees the world in an unusual way, but this condition has no effect on her social or reason. Part of Surine's brain that interprets images from her eyes is defective. So maybe we'll get something. Hold on. So her brain... her hair is part of her brain. I'm just kidding. Wait, is that? No. Sorry, I'm just being silly. I know this is supposed to be the brain, but I like how it highlights the hair too. Her brain is hairy. That's what's up. Alright, so... Sorry, I just want to see if there's like... Effective, she still rolls in the usual way. Hope. Hmm. Okay. I don't think I got any information from that. Like, there might have been like a secret here. There might be, but not that I'm noticing right now. Alright, so let's see, implant saltations. Profile ID. I've been on this card for a minute, but it's it's so much better. This right here, this whole thing, that is huge improvement. I really do feel like this game could really go somewhere. And I really hope it does, so we're gonna keep playing it. We're gonna keep playing and we're gonna hope. Psych breaks. I won't even hope. I know this is gonna go somewhere. Alright, hold on. Let's look at the little cat face before. Bye! Wait, what is this little thing right here? This might just be... Yeah, that might just be like that, but right there. I was thinking it might have been like a little something tucked away in there. Nothing I'm missing. If I squint my eyes down on something... Squint... Can I see anything? Boop, boop. No. I want to see if I could spot like a little thing. A secret. Alright. Oh shit, let's get out of the hospital before we end the video. So, hand over your body record. Perfect. This will take just a moment. I knew I said a bit ago that we were still in the hospital, but I kind of forgot we were here. Well, let me wipe off my hand. Elena plugs your body report into a terminal cable, then returns it to you after a brief moment and some hasty one-handed typing. You're all set to go now, Tsurine. Make sure to stop by again soon for anything else you need. Thanks, Elena. Just be careful, alright? I will. I'll catch you later. Later, Tsurine. Tsurine stops herself from getting up. Oh. One more thing. Thank you. And she's like, you don't need to thank me. This is... Yeah. You passed me up a while ago from a botched surgery. More like a horror show. They didn't even check your locum pink release. Careless. Thanks. You don't have to thank me each time you stop by, you know? It's been 2 years. Besides, PM's the one who replaced... It's been 2 years, so... there we go. I might just use the keyboard for this one. Just because I keep pressing the wrong one. But if I remember, B is the body report and P is the purse. Well, we could do that way faster, right? So, physicality. What was I just doing? She said... Damn it. Oh, it's been 2 years, so hold on. I just want to look at this real quick. No, maybe some traits. Yeah, Tsurine lost a lot of memories from 2 years ago. She still retains several formed habits and inclinations as a result of her past. Despite her hard effort, another memories return. Come knocking. Okay, so she's been here for 2 years. She's already seen Elena for 2 years now. But... Alright, okay. I couldn't have done anything without her. Still, no problem. Now get out of here. I need this bed for the next patient. See ya. Tsurine gets up. Tell Maddie you said... I'll tell Maddie you said thanks. Tsurine nods and then makes her way out of Elena's OR. Okay. So we get the text all right here, so we'll read this and then we'll end the video once we, you know. So Tsurine steps out into an expanse of the congenital ward. Oh, actually I want to check the terminal real quick first. The area is composed of linoleum and tile floors stained with dark smudges and yellow spots. Yucky. While the walls mock of that of a hostel long since repurposed into the general public space. A tall ceiling... wait, hold on. Wait, turn down my game a little bit so I could focus on my hearing. Wait, actually... Alright, there we go. A tall ceiling the height of 2 stories reaches up to fill the non-existent sky, blocked by a glass canopy, above which there were only more rooms, like those which surround and flank the central dark hallway, with a rubbery, sticky surface which smelled of latex and chewed gum. Each room bore windows with dim multicolored lights oozing through their panes. The area was decorated with art, signs, and advertisements that fit the cold nature of the ward. The air smelled of dried yet moist, crusty stains of bodily liquids, stuffing juices, blood, and a grating tinge of old fibers burned by electrical outlets. Wait, I think I keep going all the way over here and it makes a sound, so I'm like, wait, did I just see something right there? It was heavy, even though it didn't possess the copious moisture of an auditorium, nor the fetid stench of Fecund Alley. We know Fecund Alley is like the slums that was like right up here on the map. So perhaps it was a very weight of the depression shared by this ward's inhabitants that made it so. This was a congenial ward, the home of Tsurine and many others within the clinic. It was the go-to ward for those who could only afford basic housing, those looking for work opportunities, or those trying to stave off loneliness. Everyone here shared a collective slump, but within each other they found catharsis. Tsurine felt a sense of calm to her. Although it was sterile and cold, this ward was nostalgic to her. In contrast to the operating room, her anxieties took a backseat, and she was happier for it. Familiar sadness was better than screaming nervousness after all. Question mark? Yuffie said she'd be here. Tsurine set her bag down on the floor and slumped against a wall near the operating room's entrance. What would you like to do? I would like to stop it here because we, wait, hold on, no, we want to do the, oh damn it, we'll do the terminal next video, but I might just keep playing, so next video won't be long for me. It might take like a day or two for you to see this after, or you know what I mean. I've got one video before this that at the moment that I'm recording this one, today is July 25th. I do have a video that you're gonna see by like this point, but I haven't posted it yet. So I also really want to keep going with my notes, so I don't know if I should hold off on making that video while I gather more info while we play this one, or I should post it now. But I also still haven't been able to like finish it all yet because I've been a bit busy. But I'm trying to do it as fast as I can, but like not like as fast as I can, but like fast with like knowing what I'm talking about. So yeah. Anyways, I thank you Throwpup for the disc 1 and the disc 0 that's updated from the demo, because which one was it? This? All of this is a huge improvement. This is a giant improvement. Actually, sorry, I don't know. I just this right here to show all of this too. That is, I really like all of this. I really like all of this. The way it's like this instead of just like the little paper. Not that the paper is bad, but this is way better. This is that huge improvement. What else? It was P for purse. This little guy right here. This is also really good to have. It's like a quality of life kind of thing. Body report. Hold on. Really not broke. Oh, okay, the purple one is the highlighted. Wait. No, the white one's the highlighted one. Okay, I get it now. Okay, yeah, this is all crazy to me. I was telling my parents yesterday in the kitchen when we were eating. But hold on. Okay, the phone's not different, but we've got new messages, so I don't care. We're gonna read the messages again. We're gonna read everything. Hold on, do I have new wallpapers? Wait, I think this one's new. Wait, no. Hold on, digital band-aid. Oops. Photo. Why did I keep pressing the wrong thing? Wait, I think the photo album was locked last time. No, maybe we just didn't take photos. Wait a second, if I screenshot, will that work for this? S to screenshot. So does that say what it's saved to? Pierce. Yeah, it's Pierce. This is my dad's, not my dad's computer, but like it was his file, so it's saving to my dad's thing. Whatever. If he ever gets back on the computer again, he'll have some good pictures. So no, okay, it doesn't. Messages, wallpapers. All right, so these ones are. Ah! We're keeping this one as our wallpaper. This is the one. This is the one. I love Yuffie. Oh my god. Okay. Lita, my beloved cat fan. Okay, yeah, cat fan is the artist. So thank you for all the the arts and the like. Ow! Oh, I just hit my knee on the table. Okay, anyways, yeah, thank you for all like the sprites in the game art. I love this already. Not even already. I love this. It's just so good. So, shout out to Cat Fan. And Nadia Nova. I believe Nadia Nova helped with the game too. She might have done like coding. Hold on, let's see the help desk. Wrong one. It's about page. So Nadia Nova. I do remember your name. There you are. Lots of coding. Yep. Go check your games out too. So, oh, at the time of recording this, there's something going on with HIL where they're doing like the NSFW stuff, and I think it's like even stuff without NSFW in it. They're why did Discord open? Hello. Anyways, I hope that didn't get in the video. If it did, I'm just gonna cut that out. But I'm pretty sure OBS just makes it so it's on the thingy or at Nauseam. But HIO is doing this weird thing where they're just taking on games. So I downloaded IDNI. I believe it's IDNI. If it's not IDNI, it's IDNI. But I think it's IDNI. But I downloaded that game, so I wanted to play it. I don't know if I could play it on the channel. But if I can, I'm gonna play it on the channel. If there's stuff I probably shouldn't record on there, then I might not. But at the same time, I could just censor it anyways if there is like a scene and stuff and like that. I don't know how to censor stuff on DaVinci Resolve yet, but yeah, I'll definitely try it out though. So I downloaded that just in case itch.io decides to be dumb and then just do a bunch of I don't know, dumb stuff that they're doing. So even my dad knew about it. So that's crazy. What was I showing a second ago? Oh, the phone. I want to see the wallpaper still. All right, we're looking at Lita, my beloved, and then Primus Black is just a black wallpaper. Visage. I was using this one before because I thought it was really nice looking. And Virtual Boo Boo. Anyways, we're gonna go Good Girl because look, it's a Yuffie. We get a Yuffie wallpaper. Oh my god. Okay. Enough of me. You know, we're just gonna end the video off on this little cute wallpaper. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat some breakfast, and I'm probably gonna come back and record more because I've been doing it for a minute now, but I don't know. I'm excited to play more, and I need to write more stuff down. I'm conflicted. You know what? I'll eat breakfast and I'll write down more in my notes, and I'll make the doc together. I'll put the doc together. I've already started it. I just but I also want to draw little doodles for them because it'd probably explain better if I drew little pictures and stuff. But yeah, so this is gonna be the end of it for you, but we're gonna keep going for me. So goodbye, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. If you did like, you could like it, but you don't have to. I'm not gonna make you. No, actually, I'm gonna make you. No, I won't. Okay. So bye, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.